Is AI erasing what makes us unique? Is flattening down our human aspect? Is this drive for perfection that is fascinating, but at the same time, it's not what we need? The answer is yes, at least for me. And when I think about AI, I see AI as an orchestra, beautiful orchestra with all those instruments and amazing musicians. And I like to see myself as noise, as this random imperfection creating shapes that maybe I'm the only one that can see. And this is the contrast that I can see. So I'm completely at the right opposite of what AI is. But at the same time, I'm someone that loves to experiment. So I try to get this new technology to interact with me, to work with me. And probably if you're here, it's because of the same reason. There is something that is interesting to know about AI, and something that pushes you away from it. So what pushes you away probably is this element that is flattening down your human side. And we as a human, we like to also appear somehow perfect and beautiful and clever and all those virtual, impossible ideas. And through AI, in somehow we can get closer. Okay, at least on my side, that for example, I'm not a writer. Now I can write thanks of AI because I can share my ideas, have a debate with AI, and then ask AI to write it for me in a way that is more or less in line with my persona. So it's giving me power, it's empowering me to do something. At the same time, I can see that is not exactly who I am. I don't talk in that way, as you can see if you read my blog. But what I want to say is, so there is an aspect that is interesting and attractive, but is this idea of perfection that is within AI that is driving me crazy. Okay, is why you can't just learn from who I am and respect my human side. Yesterday vlog we've been talking about branding. Okay, so one of the solutions was to find our brand, our manifesto, and writing it down and then share it with AI. Okay, and use AI to improve it and actually create this document. What I didn't say is that we need to be careful to the fact that through working with AI and working together, it's gonna always push us to be this perfect creature, to become part of the orchestra, okay? Which in some moment can be interesting to do, but I want to stay and remain a noise, okay? I want to change shape, create colors. I have all the colors that are possible to have, and respect who I am. So the optimization, which is AI is good at, that is gonna try to optimize everything, it can be our enemy. So we need to be careful to not optimize our brand, because optimizing means removing the noise, okay, removing what makes us unique, what makes us humans. And when we understand those and we accept this part of us, and see that we see ourselves within this, be human, be imperfect, be our art is not just made by us, but it's also made by our mistakes, okay? And some of them are lucky mistakes that create something that we couldn't create by ourselves. Some are mistakes that we manage them and we try to turn those mistakes into something that it's as have inside our humanity. So as a musician, you're improvising maybe, and there is the wrong note, you touch the wrong note, and then what you do, like Miles Davis would do, you keep touching the note, keep playing the note until it become part of the song. This attitude is something that is us, is human. We constantly interact with our mistakes. Our mistakes, they happen in the space and time continuum. Okay, that means that today I can do something specific because I'm in this space, this time, this weather, interacting with nature. Okay, AI doesn't have time. Okay, time is a cycle. Faster we change the CPU, it go faster. Okay, so our understanding and time and space is unique. AI doesn't live in space. Okay, until it doesn't embody AI like a robot, it's still a virtual thing. So those elements are missing inside AI, but still somehow can understand, they can interact with those when it talks with us, and that creates a sort of fake reality. Okay, so through understanding all those elements, now we can interact with AI in a way that we are understanding the limits, understanding what makes us unique, and force AI to stay in line with us. And we do this by creating prompts that keep reminding AI of what we want to do, what we like, what to respect our, what we talked yesterday about our identity, our brand. So way of interacting with AI that respect us are still difficult, are possible, is getting better because it requires more intelligence. Okay, it requires to know us better. So the first thing that we can do is to allow AI to know us. And once we interact a lot with AI, some AI like ChatGPT have a memory. Okay, now the memory is also being added to the free account. So memory means it starts learning about us, remembering what we do, what we like, our taste, and so on. Therefore, if we explain those human aspects of us that they are not something that we want to remove, but they're something that we want to keep in our product, in our text, video, audio, photograph, whatever we create with AI, and somehow this is gonna be the path to collaborating with AI in a way that is closer to us, that makes sense to us. As a creative, we have two major ways to use AI. One is for doing the things that we don't want to do. Okay, so mainly our business, the business side of our art, and then there are another thing that is most of us is not interested to explore, which is collaborating with AI to create content, to create art. Okay, for me, I see it in two ways. Okay, first on one side I say, okay, creating art is what I love and enjoy. Why shall I make AI do it for me? Okay, that is a valid approach. Okay, the same side. On the other side, what I think is I'm a person that loves to explore. I love technology. I love to experiment, and I see a different intelligence. Why don't collaborate with AI? Okay, so what I do, I try to empower AI to be part of what I'm doing. Okay, I recognize the input. I allow AI to be part of what I'm doing, and recognizing that is done with AI. Okay, it's not just me; it's me and AI. So it's a collaboration, and working that way in somehow is an experiment. But there is a lot of learning. There is a lot of learning, not just in the interaction, but also learning about ourselves. AI is just like this amazing mirror that show us who we are, sometimes in a way that we never saw before, and then allow us to think and recognize, okay, this is this is actually me, and this is interesting. So in this journey of mine of exploring AI, I learned a few tricks on how to use AI. This is done mainly by prompting AI to in somehow to do something as we do as a human. Okay, instead of thinking and processing, try to be more kind of free. And it's a weird way. Okay, so it's, I don't even know if I can able to explain right now, but what I want to say is, in my philosophy, that is about cosmodestiny is called, that is about unfolding. So the reality unfolds in front of you. I explain my philosophy to AI, and I allow AI to try to unfold the reality instead of planning, organizing, and using strategy to make it clear. What I say is, try to allow yourself to walk through instead of optimizing it, the path. And I saw some differences. Okay, I saw that in the AI tried to attune with this reality, with this approach, and trying to be more natural with the events. I saw a difference, and it was interesting to see the final product, the final output. I can't say that was like wow, this is amazing, okay, but was something much more closer to me, much more closer to an interaction that was somehow I can say creative. So what I, I would like to say now is thanks for listening, and let me know what you think about those elements. Let me know how, if AI is pushing you towards perfection and therefore losing your humanity, your what makes your voice unique. Like and subscribe, and see you tomorrow. Ciao.